Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange and welcome to this Sunday stock market analysis when it comes to gaming companies. So mostly this video is dedicated for people that have like no idea about the stock market, or it's for people that have an idea about the stock market but have no idea about gaming. So therefore, I'm making those videos. Alright guys, so I hope you're going to enjoy it, and of course we will also make at the end of this video my classical YouTube comment picker Steam key giveaway, so make sure to comment, like and subscribe, and then you can participate as always on my channel on those YouTube comment picker giveaway. So these videos are not cut, so I directly jump into it, so it's all a little bit more about improvisation, but I hope you're going to like it. So what we see here is the Nasdaq Composite, and of course before I forget it, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber. This is only for information purposes only, so always make up your own mind and don't buy a purchase, sell anything that I'm talking about here in this video. So let's put this aside guys. So Nasdaq Composite, this is the technological index with the Nasdaq is a technological stock exchange in New York, and where are we standing right now? So we've seen since the bottom in March we were running really crazy up. So overall, yeah, you can say we are a little bit overvalued. We have market caps that are extremely high at the moment, and of course this has an impact as well on the gaming companies, and therefore we have to keep in mind where the Nasdaq Composite lies in all of this. So after we didn't really break through some support lines over here, so you can say actually we're more or less here in a good situation. So let's put like this a little bit. So if we will break through some other support lines, then I would say gets a little bit nasty. So but overall I'm positive that we just continue growing, so I'm very positive on this. Alright guys, let's start with the first gaming company, and the first gaming company is Activision Blizzard. Disclaimer, I am invested in Activision Blizzard. I was at one point here, more or less here, I think around 90 something, so I was selling half of my Activision position, especially to take some gains. So do I expect them to drop? Yeah, I can imagine that the Activision Blizzard could drop again to the 70 range, so I have absolutely no problem with this. So at the moment we're dropping from the $105 to $89. This is where we stand at the moment. Is it a good moment where I think to invest in there? I would be a bit cautious. So I mean, Call of Duty Mobile and Diablo Mobile is coming out soon. They are definitely little cash cows, but Kotick, the CEO of Activision, always gets a lot of hate on social media, so always bear this in mind. So there's some social justice warriors there who are really angry that he earned so much money. So, but yeah, they sometimes forget that he was actually more or less inventing, growing Activision Blizzard, and this is Activision Blizzard where it is today. It's because of him. So shareholders, I'm a shareholder, so for me that's all fine. So of course at one point I will also say stop, but I don't have the voting rights. Alright, so I would say I'm staying in Activision Blizzard for the long term. I'm absolutely positive what's this company, so what the heck, this company. And then I would say moments like this, so when social media is going crazy, this is a good moment to fill up your portfolio with Activision Blizzard, but I wouldn't say we're at this moment there, so I'm holding here. Then the next company is Nintendo. I'm definitely not buying Nintendo now. I don't have it. Yeah, I already said this, I think, here in 2008. I'm saying this constantly, and then you see actually Nintendo doubling. Yeah, well, I'm not a big Nintendo fan anymore. I like Nintendo, but we're going to see some new Switch, we're going to see some new games. Is this all going to have a big impact on the Nintendo stock? I doubt it. So I mean, Nintendo has other problems. So, but of course they also have some sort of subscription service with their online offer on the Nintendo Switch, so this is also some sort of a cash cow. They're opening like Disney theme parks in Japan, Super Mario World theme park, so pretty cool. So but I'm just a bystander. I'm an observer of Nintendo. Maybe one day if it drops back to the $30 range. Then we have Electronic Arts. I mean, look at this chart. This is a real trading chart. Here, this was actually the bottom $75 of Activision Blizzard in 2018. They really got affected really strongly with this little correction in the market at this time, and they needed very long to get back. So I see that their games are back on Steam, as well as EA Play is, in my opinion, a very positive sign. So, but Electronic Arts has to come up with some nice new games, with good games, especially good games. So at the moment they're a little bit, so let's say their games are at the moment very medium average rated. So of course Star Wars Squadrons, or no, Star Wars Jedi Fallen are good games, but I'm a bit cautious here. So, but if you believe in gaming in the long term, maybe this is a good moment actually here to buy in. But you can also see if you want to wait a little bit longer, maybe we even see the $120 or the $110. But then I would get a little bit cautious, because I guess then we can even drop under the $100. Electronic Arts, Take-Two Interactive. Disclaimer: I bought Take-Two Interactive, and I was a little bit stupid. I bought it here at the $200 range, and then now I bought it again at the $169 range. So in the long term, guys, I'm definitely believing in Take-Two Interactive. I mean, not only because the chart looks pretty, but this is for me this was the moment to get into Take-Two Interactive and fill up my little portfolio. So I'm looking forward to GTA 6. I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 3, to new NBA games. I'm looking forward actually to a bunch of new games, a lot of microtransactions subscription service by Take-Two Interactive. So I definitely think here is a lot of money to be made. And if it's actually even dropping to the 150, or if we might see the 138, then I'm buying even more. But for now, I'm happy with my position, staying here. And then I think if the overall market gets better again, then I'm sure that we can see new gains in Take-Two Interactive. Let's jump quickly to Capcom, because those videos are always going to be so long, guys, but I love to talk about this subject. So Capcom, oh my god, totally overheated, totally in a hype mode. So I wouldn't buy it. I don't own it yet, so maybe at $15. So it's interesting for me again. Then CD Projekt, I own CD Projekt. I bought it around about here. So this is the slotty price, so you can buy it as an ADN, American Deposit, ADR, sorry, regime. And then yeah, since the top we lost like 50%. So I mean, bear this in mind, this was a total hype stock. I always said this here, since 2008 I said, guys, that's a hype stock. People didn't believe me, but yeah, I hope everyone that was insulted here. So I got in when the hype broke down, because CD Projekt Cyberpunk 2077 is actually, it's a good game, but it's not the masterpiece we all expected. So now they're dropping a little bit more. I expect actually that we're definitely going to test 132 Polish zloty range. So people are a bit naive if they think that's not possible. So let's say, so we're still 70% up from this range. Yeah, that's funny. So we definitely see lower prices here. So, but for me, it's a moment to get a first position in. So I'm also 20% now in the minus. So, but in the long term, I definitely think when Witcher 4 is coming out, or even other games, that we see some better results. Then also disclaimer, I bought a first very tiny small position in Zynga. I bought it just a tiny position because I wanted to have my foot in the door, and I wanted to participate in case that Zynga is going to grow even more. I believe actually in the mobile gaming world, in the mobile gaming future. Definitely I believe in this. So if they're coming back to $7-8, so I definitely going to buy some more. So Zynga, interesting. But of course the Tencent has also been affected, so this was logical. So, but Tencent is also affected by not only because of the gaming aspect, but they're also affected mostly because of those new regulations in China. So it's a very volatile stock. Here you think, oh, everything was going well. I was once invested in Tencent. I'm not anymore, since I have problems actually with the Chinese political aspect of it. So therefore, I'm not investing in Tencent. But I would say it's interesting if you have no problem with Tencent and China, then maybe wait until the 64 or maybe the $50, and then you can jump back in. Yeah, NVIDIA, guys, what to say about NVIDIA? NVIDIA is one of those companies. It's a cyclical semiconductor company, first of all. And they profit more or less here from Bitcoin mining and all of this. But on the other hand, they have a huge supply problem. They have problems to bring their new GPU to the market, to the people. I wait for a decent price of the RTX 3090 since very long time now. Soon it's going to be like a half a year, though they have to figure this out. Otherwise, guys, here the 200 moving average we drop down it. Otherwise, I see NVIDIA definitely, guys, dropping back to the $300. So then the hype is over. So I wouldn't open any position now in NVIDIA. I was once making 100% on NVIDIA, but at the moment I would be very reluctant. I don't see that they have to change really the production, but it's not their fault. So yeah, total other picture with Microsoft, guys. I'm also invested in Microsoft. So I'm nicely in the plus with Microsoft. So since March I was buying Microsoft here when it was coming back. That's definitely for me a future play. So Microsoft is the company to go for. That's even if you want to hold it for the long term, we're still nicely way above the 200 moving average line. So even here I think it's interesting to get in. Will I buy more Microsoft? No, I have enough Microsoft. I'm not purchasing more. It's for me a matter of diversification. Then Unity. So I made money with Unity, then I sold it, and now I'm back in. So I'm a little bit down since I repurchased more or less, I think here. Yeah, at the 120 level. So of course it was dropping then even more. But Unity is for me definitely also a long-term project. So well, I'm buying maybe more again if we drop back to the $85, then I'm buying some more, but at the moment I'm just letting it run. So Unity, great company in my opinion. Then also a disclaimer, I'm also as well invested in Corsair Gaming. I also made a lot of money since I bought it once at $25, then we went up to $50, and I sold it somewhere here at the $39, I think at this range I sold it, and then I was missing the second run up, so then we were falling down again, and now we are back at $30. So yeah, I'm not buying more now since I'm invested in it, but if we drop back to the $25, I'm definitely buying a bit more Corsair. So Corsair is for me an absolutely great company, and I'm looking forward to a bright future, because I mean, it's not the one-trick pony. They make so much. So then Ubisoft, I'm also now invested in Ubisoft. Also disclaimer, you see I bought a lot of new stocks in the gaming world. So Ubisoft, I think the chart looks pretty. That's a really pretty chart. Look at this guy. So of course, if we drop here through to the $40, then that's the moment where you can load up, in my opinion, or where I'm going to load up even more. So I have now a very little position in comparison to my overall portfolio. It's all about diversification, of course. Also buy other stocks, not only gaming company stocks, my friend. So here we broke down. Hurts a little bit, but I guess we get better chances to buy some more. And then, of course, yeah, but what is important not to be missed? GameStop. And I consider GameStop also not only as a meme stock, but also as a gaming stock. It still is a gaming stock. So I was back in GameStop. I was trading it a little bit. Now I'm out. I don't have any position in GameStop anymore. So I was trading it a little bit. Personally, I think we go back to the $30-40 and even lower. So fundamentally, I don't see any future for GameStop. Please don't hate on me for this, but that's just my opinion. So let's see how long GameStop can be upheld, and maybe we even see higher prices, but I can't tell you. It's a meme stock. It's crazy, but we had to talk about it. All right, so let's choose the winner, guys. Start the raffle. And the winner is Prit. And so, my friend, you know how it goes. Write me an email to gamingwithmrorange@gmail.com, and then you can pick one of those keys down below in the description of this video. And guys, so I'm leaving it here. This is my Sunday stock market video games, PC games update video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. And write me some comment, like it, and subscribe. And then I see you the next time. Bye bye.